Alright, this is an old Harmony Patrician. I believe it's from the probably 1950s, could be 40s. It has the spruce top, it has the mahogany back and sides, it's got the mahogany neck, Brazilian rosewood fretboard. This has had a neck reset, a nice fret job, so everything's leveled and dressed. The tuners have been reconditioned and cleaned, so they're all nice and shiny and they work great. It's got a remanufactured pickguard here with a little space cut for the Alnico pickup that I installed and just ran a line into the end pin jack here. The wire goes under the pickguard and through the F-hole. It's not drilled into the guitar, but there are little screws on, say, the side of the fretboard there to hold it in place. I had the back off of this guitar, made sure everything was good inside. I shaped and cleaned up the two main braces that run here and re-glued them in. They have a tendency to go loosey-goosey. And gave it a transverse brace underneath where the bridge sits, which is supposed to accentuate tone and spread it out throughout the guitar better. I don't know if there's any way to really quantify that. I didn't want to go too crazy with what was going on inside of it, because I like the sound of these guitars, especially with a little pickup on them and make them loud and give them some distortion and maybe some reverb, something like that. They can sound very cool. Let's see, anything else? This one has a custom bone nut. It has an ebony top piece to the bridge. There's plenty of room with the screws to adjust that up and down a little bit. If you find that, you know, you're getting a fret buzz in here somewhere, if you're playing with a lot of attack, you might. When I play like this, you don't. But if you play a little harder, you might find something in here. But that you could adjust this up a little higher. But since I'm going to play it electric most of the time, I figure that buzz is not really going to show up in anything that you can hear. So it's really, so if you want to play light, you won't have it. And if you want to play loud, you should plug in anyway, and you won't hear it. It's a pretty cool guitar. Let's see, anything else? I mentioned it's got the neck reset and everything all set up and ready to play. It's all re-glued. Maybe I forgot to mention that it does have an old split right through here that was pretty bad, but that's one of the main reasons I opened it up, was to make sure it was all cleated properly and everything was all nice and tidy and flush on the outside. So we're in good shape with that. I wouldn't worry about it anymore. But yeah, there's, you know, old cracks on the side. Maybe even both sides. There was something minor over here too. But it all got fixed. So it is going to be good for a long time. Lots of finish blemishes. Boom, boom, boom. All this stuff. Even something over here that I don't know what's going on with that, but it was like that before I got it, before I started tearing it apart. So, and it's a really nice guitar again. Better than it has been in many, many years. Alright, I'm going to plug this in and see what I can do for you. A very, very beautiful, very fun to play guitar. Unplugged or plugged. If you're looking for a nice player arch top with like the nice solid wood, so you can plug in, you can play, you can, you know, have that old school charm. I think this one might fit the bill. Even though it's a little quirky with the cream pick guard and the ebony saddle, I think it just adds a little bit of charm to it. I think it's real nice. That's all there is to it.